Homesteading, page 200. Sharing your bounty continued. Butternut squash soup. Ingredients: 1 medium to large butternut squash, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 shallot or small onion finely chopped, 1 clove of garlic crushed, 1 cup chicken broth, a half teaspoon of dried rosemary, a half teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, a half cup grated cheddar cheese, and 4 tablespoons of milk. Directions. Number 1. Cut butternut squash into quarters. Remove seeds and boil until tender, and skin can be easily removed, which takes about 15 minutes. Remove and discard the skin. Number 2. Melt butter in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Add shallot and garlic and saute until shallot is tender, which takes about 3 minutes. Number 3, add squash and chicken broth and bring to a slow boil. Add the rosemary, the salt, the nutmeg, and the cheese. Number 4, transfer soup to a blender or use an immersion blender and blend until smooth and creamy. Roast chicken and root vegetables. Roast chicken. 1 2 to 3 pound whole chicken. The entrails have been removed. About 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. About a half teaspoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon minced fresh or dried thyme. Roasted root vegetables. 3 medium-sized potatoes cut into 1-inch chunks. 3 medium-sized carrots cut into 1-inch chunks. 2 apples or pears quartered. 1 clove of garlic crushed. A half cup of olive oil. A half cup of balsamic vinegar. 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Directions. Number 1. Preheat oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 2. Rinse the chicken thoroughly, inside and out, and sprinkle skin with salt, pepper, and thyme. Number 3. Mix all the ingredients for roasted vegetables and place around the chicken in a roasting pan. Number 4. Roast for about an hour or until the chicken skin is browned and the flesh is no longer pink when cut. Gingerbread with pumpkin cream sauce. Gingerbread. 1/4 cup corn oil, 1/4 cup sugar, a half a cup of molasses, 1 egg, 1 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of ginger, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 3/4 cup of hot water. Pumpkin cream sauce. 1 can sweetened condensed milk, 1/4 cup cooked pureed pumpkin, and a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Use warming spices like ginger and cinnamon in winter cooking. Page 201. Directions. Number 1. Combine the oil, the sugar, the molasses, and the egg in a medium bowl. Whisk together until well blended. Number 2, mix together dry ingredients and whisk into the wet mixture. Finally, whisk in the hot water. Batter will be thin. Number 3, pour into a greased and floured 8 by 8 inch cake pan. Bake for 25 minutes to 30 minutes or until the top springs back when lightly pressed with your fingertip. Number 4, while the gingerbread is baking, combine sweetened condensed milk with cooked pureed pumpkin in a saucepan. Simmer, stirring until thick and smooth. Add a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Number 5, serve gingerbread warm with a drizzle of pumpkin cream sauce. End of page.